And welcome to the Biblepay Weekly Update. I am 616 West Warmouth, one of the co-hosts of the Biblepay Show. This is intended to be a weekly update. I'll probably be doing most of it myself solo. We'll try and keep it around 4 to 5 minutes. Just kind of give you a vague update of where Biblepay's at. If you're unfamiliar with Biblepay, Biblepay is a charitable cryptocurrency, like Bitcoin is a cryptocurrency, like charity for, charity's self-explanatory. Our emission structure works like this. We give 10% of our coins of our emission structure, the 10% of the newly minted coins, go to charity. 10% goes to our foundation budget, which pays for things like IT, public relations. Sometimes we spend part of that on charity as well. 38.5% goes to proof of distributed computing, and that's primarily what this show is about. That's our research mining, where we donate cycles to two different BOINC, BOINC, Berkeley Open Interface Network computing projects. 38.5% goes to sanctuaries, or as you usually refer to them, masternodes. We call things a little different sometimes. And 3% goes to the traditional heat mining or hash mining, which we call proof of Biblepay hash. This show, like I said, intended to primarily focus on our statistics at the Berkeley Open Interface for Network Computing, the two projects we contribute to over there on the left, which are World Community Grid and Rosetta at Home. First off, we'll tell you where we stand as far as the coin goes. Right now, if your last mandatory update for the wallet was 1.1.3.8c, that's 1138C. The last leisure upgrade, which was mandatory for Testnet, was 1.1.4.9, that's 1149. The big things in that testnet upgrade are making the prayer wallets private. There's been some problem with spamming occurring in the prayers, and that was certainly not intended. And also added in the spork for non-team Biblepay payment percentages. One of our proposals currently in our governance system is to remove the team requirement to participate in our proof of distributed computing. Our proof of distributed computing works kind of like this. You research at either World Community Grid or Rosetta at Home, and then that will give you a recent average credit. You join Team Biblepay, and then you stake a certain amount of Biblepay per RAC. Right now, the maximum to get, the minimum is 20 Biblepay to get the maximum reward. So 20 Biblepay per recent average credit would give you the full reward. And we'll talk a little bit of that as we go on. This will have a little more detail than most of these shows will, but for more details, you'll want to watch one of our monthly shows. Right now, there are 928 million Biblepay in circulation. We have a target of about 5.2 billion coins by 2050. The current price is, about 8 Satoshi, and that's about 1/22nd of a cent. This was taken a little bit more than an hour ago, so that may have changed. We've had a lot of volatility today. Our 24-hour volume has about $1,900. Now, looking at the other big coins in the market, which I'd like to do every week just to give you an idea where things are at. Bitcoin at $63.28, that's $6,328, and a volume of about $3.7 billion. Ethereum was number 2 at $196.95, $1.5 billion in volume, and the rankings are by coin market cap. Ripple, XRP, was at 26.8 cents, $204 million in volume. Bitcoin Cash was at $465.37 with a volume of 299 million. EOS was at $5.04, $537 million in volume. And then looking at a couple other coins that are not in the top 5, but are near and dear to our hearts, we've got Dash, who our coin is modeled after, at $201.20. Their daily volume was $198 million. And then the coin that we owe a lot to for kind of introducing the whole concept of research mining, because they started it and we kind of expanded upon it, is Gridcoin, and they were at 1.8 cents, a volume of $7,024. Now let's look at the two projects we participate in. They're over there on the left. BOINC is the overall structure. Rosetta at Home, which is on the right side of your screen, and World Community Grid on the left side of the right-hand side. Rosetta at Home, the project began on October the 6th, 2005. Team Biblepay began on February 7th, 2018. That's when proof of distributed computing entered Testnet, and we went live in our main net on March 6, 2018. So we've not been participating in the project for that long. As of today, we're just a little over 6 months. But we were the #1 team today. Almost 9 million credits. We had 1.42 billion lifetime credits. That's third lifetime in the project. And our recent average credit as a team was 4.9 million. At this pace, it's going to take us about 33 more days to overtake TSC Russia as the #2 team overall, and about 738 days now to overtake Gridcoin for first overall. That's lifetime stats. Our daily has lost some ground, and that means Gridcoin is closer than they've been in a long time. They're about 400,000 credits behind us at 3.4 million. The other project is World Community Grid. They began on November 16th, 2004. We began Team Biblepay on March the 20th of 2018. Now, due to the GDPR, that's the European Privacy Law, from May 25th to June 8th, you actually got a decreasing reward for your credits on Biblepay at World Community Grid, because we couldn't pull live stats. We gave a fractional reward based on the May 24th stats. Then from June 9th to July 15th, you received no reward for any work done at World Community Grid. On July 16th, it all went live again, and you got your normal reward. Today, we did 3.57 million credits. That's fifth overall. We have almost 300 million lifetime credits. That's 79th of all time. And again, we've only been really there since March 20th. So not even 6 months. Our RAC, our rack, 4.1 million. At this rate, provided things don't change, which the team requirement change could impact our stats, but at this rate, we'll be the top 50 team of all time in about 76 days. That should be before the end of the year, maybe even on Christmas, and a top 25 team in about 253 days, which would be roughly start of summer next year. Our team rack is not as simple as adding up our individual racks from both products, because at World Community Grid, Biblepay gives you 1.5 multiplier on the World Community Grid rack to your Biblepay RAC rack. And then, since not everyone's fully staked, that means not everyone's rack actually counts for our team. So our team rack is 7,079,820. Our last PODC super block was 69,915. That was block 69915. There are 220 recipients, and 1,098,332 Biblepay was paid, split between those 220 participants based upon their percentage of work versus that 7 million roughly team rack. I looked at a recent block, 70,080, that's 70080, to give you a little idea on our proof of Biblepay hash and sanctuary rewards. The total block reward was 4889, that's 4,889. Of that, 488 went to the proof of Biblepay hasher, or hash miner, and 4,400 and change went to the winning sanctuary, or which we call, sanctuaries. They're also called master nodes on other coins. Right now, there are 321 sanctuaries in our network. 230 of them are enabled. Now, the big thing that's coming up is the Thor Challenge. It's one of the biggest World Community Grid team challenges. And there's several team challenges. There's usually one going on at any given time. Some are specified per a certain sub-project of World Community Grid. Some are for the entire World Community Grid. Some are based on runtime. Some are based on credits. Some are based on recent credits. It just depends on the team host. Well, this one is based on runtime, and this one is brought to us, and I apologize to you guys, Crunchers Sans Frontieres, which I believe means Crunchers Without Frontiers. French site. They're the Thor Host Challenge hosts, and I'll include that link down below, and also include a lot of other links down below. That challenge starts September 24th, week 1, September 24th through the 28th, and based on last year's results, Team Biblepay has a very, very good chance at our current rate to advance to the fourth and final week, which will be a team. I think there's 3 teams that will advance to the 4th week, but we got to get through each step of the way. But I'll include links to everything. I'll give you my information comes from CoinMarketCap, is where I get all our circulation rewards, or our circulation price and market cap, as well as the other coins. The free DC stats page is where I get our RAC, our daily credits, and our lifetime credits, and how far we are above and below other people. And what else can I? The other stuff I get from, like the blocks I get from the Explorer, the Blockchain Explorer, and the stats that are in the debug console, the EXE stats, the executables. So that's where I get all my stats. You could find most of these things yourself. And again, I hope to do this show about every week, roughly every Monday or Tuesday, and we'll kind of see where we get from there. Give you a little update on how things are going, and hopefully the price will maybe stabilize a little bit. It's been a little chaotic, but I appreciate you tuning in and hope you found this informative. If you have any questions, comments, or suggestions, put them below if you want to. Hit that like button, hit the share button, maybe even subscribe to the channel. Most of my stuff is either the Biblepay show, it'll be this Biblepay weekly show, and I am constantly trying to work on some new Biblepay tutorials to help educate you about the cryptocurrency Biblepay. Well, thank you very much for your time. Thank you for tuning in, and you have a great rest of the evening. Apologize that this one ran a little long, but I hope that in the future we can get these knocked down to about, we'll say 5 or 6 minutes each. Thank you so much for tuning in.